What's up? I'm Brandon from Palisades.
And I'm Aaron from Palisades.
And you are listening to Rhino Radio.
So I have the honor of being reunited with Palisades.
Yes.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
well.
How are you?
Okay, always bringing the winter with you.
Yes.
Okay,
I
I missed
feel
you.
like it's always cold whenever we come here.
Yeah, I missed you the last time you were here, during almost summertime, I think.
Yeah,
Which I think was
yes.
something like that.
Yeah.
But I think it's been about 2 years. I'm not going to ask you about every single thing you've done.
Yeah.
But in between, you had Erase the Pain drop, okay, just after Christmas,
Yes.
into the new year. And I think I've missed you at least once, if not twice, in the UK. So just biggest moment on the Erase the Pain cycle so far.
Ooh. I would probably say the summer festivals, Rock'em Ring, Rock'em Park,
Yeah.
Download. Those three festivals were absolutely amazing. We got to play with Slipknot, we got to play with Tool, Smashing Pumpkins, see all of our idols and our heroes play, and then, go to
Yeah.
the same dressing rooms. We're like, oh my god.
For me, I think it was the Nothing More tour. I think that that Nothing More tour, that tour literally like changed my life. Like I don't know what it was about it. It was just so. I don't know. It's just a really great experience all around, and I learned so much from so many people on that tour as well, and it just kind of changed like my whole perspective as like a musician and everything.
Right.
So I think since we released Erase the Pain, that's probably my biggest highlight.
Did you get to play with the Scorpion?
No, I did not. I do not want to ever go near that thing. I feel like if I touch it, I'll break it, and then I'm in trouble. So never.
I did get to play the very last song with Nothing More.
Yes. That's
Yeah,
right. I forgot about
Ben,
that.
their drummer Ben and I started to switch while he's doing his drum solo, and I started to play while he's playing, and then I sat in and played the very last parts of the song. So that was really cool.
What song was that again?
Salem.
Salem.
So you guys going into welding as well? You're going to build some stuff on stage?
You know what? That's a very hard skill to master, so I'm going to pass on that one. Yeah.
I'm not good at anything welding or anything technical like that.
I couldn't build a birdhouse right now, save my life, so yeah.
You want me to scan a wireless pack or something, I could do that. Welding, not so much.
But something that I do think that you guys did in the last album, I think until Erase the Pain, I felt like you're kind of talking about the feelings. But with Erase the Pain, it felt like you're talking to the feelings. You kind of mastered them. I don't know if it's something that changed with the music side or the emotional side. Did you feel something in kind of that motion forward?
It's a good...
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's ever asked.
It might have all been in my head, but it felt like there was a tiny change.
Well, I think we definitely wanted to get more personal with this album, talk about stuff that we have gone through, and a lot of that, like a lot of it talks about like I brought up a lot of my anxiety problems that I deal with on the album. Ways to Disappear is pretty much the song for that I wrote for all that stuff, and also like the whole recording process was just it was tough as well. So we just brought out a lot more emotion for it and everything, and it just I definitely brought like a different sound to what we.
Yeah, you know what it is too? It's like when you're able to live track everything, a lot of people might not know, it's like you can go home and record everything yourself digitally. Like it's so easy to do that. And when you go into a recording studio, like working with a producer like Howard Benson, this guy has years of experience. He's got plaques on his walls because him and his team know what they are doing. So when you're live tracking this album and everything is real on it, even the synthesizers are all like analog synthesizers that we used pedals to create all these different kinds of sounds, and everything was just very organic. It was natural, and I think that helped being a big part of why the record sounds the way it does. But again, we were also dealing with a lot of things, and in life you deal with things as it goes on. But for this record, there was a very set amount of personal obstacles that we had to deal with, and on Erase the Pain, that was the album for us, where we were like, okay, we have all these things that we want to talk about, there's all these things that we're going through, and it might not be as plain as day. Some things are hidden in plain view. You have to look for it and listen to it, and yeah, it's definitely the most emotional and I would say musically raw almost.
Do you feel like there was a change personally as well, like outside of the band, that you've kind of stepped up as, can I say, adults?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we all definitely stepped up our game. Like we got our asses handed to us in that studio, so we all had to really step it up as musicians and like our talents and stuff. And it was kind of nerve-wracking. It was really nerve-wracking, like getting like called out for certain things. Like, you know, like it's just
it was one of those experiences where you go in feeling prepared, and you walk in on day one thinking that, and you're like, oh no, we should have prepared even more than we thought we did. We thought we were in great shape compared to the last record. But as far as growing up and as far as dealing with everything as adults, I would definitely say this is the most mature that the band has sounded. It's the most mature that we've felt as people dealing with life as you get older. You know, we're not 21, 22. You're starting to look at things differently, and you're starting to see how to deal with the problems that you have instead of putting the Band-Aids over them, to just deal with it for a short amount of time. And whether it be, you know, personal things that are going on between us as members or our families or even our friends on the road, you know, you definitely grow and learn how to just be better about things, not be so immature. It's the only way that I could really describe it.
And you're on tour with Sleeping in Silence, just started, so I don't know how already intense conversation got. But Sleeping in Silence also just released an album about kind of the anxiety, the pain of being alive in the world today. We got exposed to that over the last couple of years, that it affects so many of us, and obviously a lot of musicians as well. Is there a conversation on the backstage talking about how to deal with stuff, how to help each other, how to open up or how to shut down or all those things? Or is that just something that happens in kind of smaller rooms when you go back to your family?
Yeah, for me it's more so like, because I feel weird kind of like bringing up my personal problems with people I don't really know. So I kind of, I always keep that stuff probably like pretty close to home with everything and within my band and stuff like that, if I'm ever going through anything stuff. But yeah, I usually never bring it up with like other members of Sleeping or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's super important to talk about it through the music, but having so many friends that are musicians, and even we were in Glasgow last night, and our friends in Afterlife, they were playing with Being as an Ocean literally 12 minutes down the road. So we got together. We haven't seen them since we did a tour in March together, and one of the first couple things in like the first hour talking to each other was like, hey, like, are you okay? Are you good? Like, is there anything going on that you want to talk about? So it's like, a lot of the friends that we have been very supportive, and it's just open communication. It's like, if there, you know that you can go to certain people, and that's your network, and you're able to just have someone understand what it's like to be in this life and going through all the things that you either wish you could deal with at home or are completely unable to deal with at home, and or within yourself. And some people know you better than others. Some people have better advice the first time you meet them, you know? So it's interesting. It's interesting to open up that dialogue with an audience less than just your friends. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take you to the kind of more optimistic side of emotions.
Let's laugh.
So you guys are touching on emotions, all kinds of them.
Yeah.
Let's focus on specific one. Would you describe yourself as a romantic? I thought I'm going to get a giggle from you.
Oh, this guy.
And I'll need an example as well to support your claim.
Oh man.
Brandon's taken me on a couple dates, so
I have. I don't. Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese?
better. KFC. So.
Big spender.
Nando's here, actually.
Yes, we did have a Nando's date yesterday. That was really, I guess that's kind of like a romantic thing to do in Europe. I don't know if I'm a romantic. I'm kind of like, I'm really straightforward with things. I feel like I'm just like, hey, you want to go out to eat, and I'll take them to Taco Bell or something. Like, I'm not very romantic with my stuff sometimes. I mean, I'll like buy you nice stuff here and there, but
Buy me jewelry.
Yeah, I'll buy you like a necklace
Cool.
that you'll wear for a day and then get rid of or lose
I
it.
wear it all the time. Just buy
Are you
for
gonna
me.
save the band's reputation?
We're a bunch of romantics, and we love taking care of people. And, it doesn't always have to be... It's like, I don't know. I'm butchering this answer right now, so I'm trying to find the right words to say it. Yeah, we're definitely romantics, and I think romanticism is also defined differently. Like, I think that our song Fall is a very romanticized song. It's about a certain thing, and it has a very romantic, big, open, epic feel. So I think that our music can be romantic, and as people, yeah, we can be too. Valentine's Day, someone's getting roses, someone's getting a box of chocolates.
Not me. That's never me.
Okay, I think there's a hint somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the band would like to have some chocolate and roses.
Yeah.
Chocolate, orange
You want to bring me
chocolate.
this orange chocolate?
Orange chocolates.
I will eat this all day.
Yeah.
Romance right here.
This is the true
Without
romance.
even knowing. Okay, can I ask about kids in the future, or is it a big taboo we're not allowed to talk about? Is that a
No, I definitely
conversation?
want kids.
Yeah.
I want kids for sure. I just want one though. Just one. Just a girl. That's all I want. Just one girl.
I think I definitely want to have kids in
I hope
the
I'm not
future.
getting you in trouble.
No, absolutely not. I definitely want kids in the future. It's just, now isn't not necessarily the
Obviously,
right
yeah.
time, Still very young and still have a lot to accomplish before I'm able to
Yeah.
help support a family. So I want to be able to, we should be able to put ourselves in a situation where we can, not have to worry about so much. So later on in the future, yes, absolutely. Right now,
Yeah, obviously not right now, but
Yeah.
in the future,
Yeah.
yes, 100%.
And taking you into cinematic dreamland,
yes.
best couple ever,
best couple ever.
cinema. Please don't say Titanic.
No, don't worry.
I mean, I do love Titanic. Don't get me wrong, but couples.
Could be even cartoon. If you're gonna say Wally and Eva.
Good. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go.
I've always been a fan of the Angelina Jolie Brad Pitt couple. I feel like, especially like when they do movies together.
Yeah.
Like I thought Mr. and Mrs. Smith was awesome, and it was like it's even cooler that they're like an actual couple and they're like in this movie fighting each other. It's like real cool. I think that's probably my favorite.
I'm gonna go with a more wholesome answer and say Eleven and Mike from Stranger Things.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay. Alternative.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's cool to see them going through the craziest shit while growing up and discovering that they're romantics and that they have feelings that they've never had before. So it's cool to see like you're growing up, you're discovering who you are as a person, and you're also dealing with aliens, demons, or whatever the hell the Demogorgon is. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Would you be able to date someone like that with superpowers? Or is it
I mean, if they
too
can
scary?
protect me, then yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
they
be
can
cool.
protect me,
but
yeah.
also at the
Until
same
you annoy
time,
them.
Yeah, like if you're Lois Lane, you're always in trouble because someone wants to kill you all the time. So that sucks too.
Yep.
Okay, and final one, tearjerker of the year. Something that makes you cry every episode, every time you watch it.
Brandon's got a lot of those.
I cry to everything. I'm very, I don't know what it is with movies. They make me, I don't know. I will say the last episode of the last Stranger Things,
Yeah.
bawled like a baby. But what's another one that just made me cry pretty bad? Wait, we're talking about movies or just anything in general?
Well, it could go to anything, but it was about a cinematic moment.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Or TV as well.
TV. Oh man.
You guys watching This Is Us?
No,
I have
I've never
not
seen
seen
it.
that.
Actually.
No, I keep hearing
It's
good
gonna
things.
make you cry and go
Yeah.
through your
Yeah.
Kleenex.
I heard it's
Hard
really,
in the
really
feelings,
good.
huh?
Man, I'm really trying to think of this. We're gonna have to do like a hard cut where it's like 5 minutes later.
5 minutes later.
Shit, man.
Yeah? Been so long.
It really has. Like I really haven't had.
I can literally name like 15 things that I've cried to like in the past.
Oh,
like,
you know what? I guess Iron Man, when Iron Man dies in Endgame,
yes.
that was really
oh
sad.
my god. Yes.
When Tony Stark dies
That's
and
it.
they have the funeral by the water in a
That's it.
house. It's like,
Yup.
fuck.
I
That
was
dude should have lived.
bawling my eyes out when Iron Man died.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for sharing and opening up.
Yeah.
I know it's been intense.
No.
What
good
else can
therapy
we
session.
expect in the future of the band? When can we expect you coming back? Is there a release coming?
You know, there's a lot of things that we're working on. It's too early right now to talk about it, but right now it's big, and we're very excited to to start being able to go home, spend some time off of the road, and being able to hone in and focus on what the next thing is for Palisades as far as, you know, our visuals, our music, our live show, our touring schedule. Everything is way more intense, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a really great next couple of years for this band, on top of whatever else has to come on top of that. So
2020, here we come.
Anything else you want to add to fans and listeners out there?
You know?
I love every single one of you. I love all of our fans. I can't thank Europe enough for taking care of us on this run and everything. This tour with Sleeping with Sirens has been great. We also have VIPs available. If anybody wants to get some VIP, go to palisades.veeps.com. Sign up some VIP and come hang out with us.
We'll do an acoustic session. We get to hang out with the fans, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Also, I guess, don't be afraid to talk to somebody if you need to talk to somebody. It's really important that you exercise your abilities to be able to figure out certain ways to deal with problems and deal with issues that might feel like are holding you down. So you always have people to talk to, and if you ever need to listen to our music, please do. Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.